I want to give you an overview of the course and a little bit of a tutorial as to how to use D2L to navigate the class if you are not familiar with D2L. If you are familiar, this may not be a tutorial that you need to go any further with. So in order to, when you access our class, it'll bring you to the course homepage. In the course homepage, you have your navigation bar, which is going to be the same no matter where you are in the class. You always can go back to this navigation bar. There's news items, which I will update weekly. They will be updated at the beginning of the week, during the week, giving you any pertinent information that you need to know. Updates, you'll see updates here as far as email, discussion, updates, etc. My contact information's here. Tasks, they will pop up so you'll know exactly what you have to do, during the course of a week once the course becomes active. The calendar you can access. You can collapse any of these windows and streamline them or open them as you please. So if I want to see the calendar, I just click that. You can see the calendar, and the same with upcoming events. If I don't want to see everything that's upcoming, I can just click that and that closes it. I can also close the contact information. All the widgets can be closed. So for these, you just go down to collapse this widget and then it goes away. It all depends on what you want to see. I would recommend keeping them open, but that's just me. The content of the course that you need to access can be accessed two ways. I'll show you both ways. First, you can just simply click Content Browser, and that's going to take you to the content of the course. So we'll just click here on Table of Contents, and you can see that everything's laid out sequentially. This is the Start Here module that you may be doing or will be doing very soon. Online resources, the first week that you're able to access. The second week, you'll be able to access that as of May 27th, and you'll be able to see it all the way until August 9th, the last day of the class. Let me go back 1 second and I'll show you how to access this the other way. You want to go up to Course Home to go back to the Course Home at any point in time. Brings us back here, and then you also could access it by going to Content in the Content pull-down menu. So you just click Content, and that will take us to the exact same place that we just were. So when you go into any week, I'm just going to show you what you're going to see in pretty much every week. The format is consistent. You have an overview section, which will give you an overview of what will be covered in this particular module. Some of the weeks have a video here in which I will talk about what's coming in this week and review some concepts from the previous week. You'll also, here I'll just click this to overview so you can see what it looks like. It gives you a basic message. Then you can click these arrows to go to the next component, which is the objectives. And the objectives are laid out here. You know what you have to read in the book. You know what you have to read as far as the module. And these are the assignments that you will need to complete. So it's just kind of a quick overview for you. You can go back to that menu anytime you want. You can go back to the overview. You can go back to Week 1 Introduction just by clicking there. This will take you right back. Take me right back. Okay. So now here we are back to the Week 1 module. In the second portion, Lessons, you can click that and it'll just open Lessons in an isolated window. You have all the videos. This first one is a bit of reading that you want to do. You want to read the components of communication. So that pulls that up. Again, you can navigate like this to the first video. The first video, you just click play, watch the video, etc. Like I said, we can go back. We'll go back to Week 1 Introduction. And once you get through all the content for the class, for a particular week, you then have your assignments and activities. So here's an introduction assignment. You click that and you'll see all the directions. It'll be laid out for you. Might have embedded videos. It's all there, pretty easy to follow. At any point, if you have questions, just text me, email me, post something on the discussion board that says ask the instructor, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So you're not alone. I'll always be here, and that's kind of my job, to kind of help you not only navigate the class and find things that you need, but to answer any questions that you might have. The one thing I want to point out is the graded discussions that you're going to do each week. To access the graded discussion, we just click on that link. It will give you the instructions for what you're going to do. What you're going to have to do is, in order to start a graded discussion, you can't see any contributions that anyone has made before you make your own. So to make your own, you have to click Start a New Thread, and then you'll enter your subject into here. So I'm not sure if this will work for me, but we'll just put, we're just going to put a little dummy text in here. You'll write, the answer to your assignment, and then once you have that, you click Post. Now, because this isn't active, I'm not sure what it's going to do, but we'll click Post, and it has been posted. Once you post it, then you will be able to see everybody else's contribution. So you'll be able to see yours as well as everybody who's replied to this point. And then you can go and respond to their posts, and they can respond to your posts. So that's something that's explained in the class, explained through a number of places that have directions, but it's a really important part of the class and part for your, important part of your participation in the class. So we can go back to the discussions list, and then from here we could go back to content, and that takes us back to, here we are again, to the week 1 module. And then the last part of the week 1 module is the summary. And the summary is essentially, a checklist. Everything will be checked off if you've completed it. That way you can make sure that you've done everything you need to do. And once you've done that, then there's a basic summary that says, okay, this is what we did, and this is what we're going to do to the next class. So then you go back to the table of contents. A few other things. If you want to access your grades and see what your grades are, just click on grades. Boom, it pulls that up. Communication, if you want to go straight to any discussion boards, you can click discussion, you get to your email there, and here's one where you introduce yourself. Here's Student Lounge. This is the Ask the Instructor discussion board I was mentioning, and yikes. Resources, there are various resources that you can access here. So that's kind of a basic overview of the class. We'll take you back home. So if you have any questions as you are going through the class, by all means, let me know, and I'll be glad to help you out. And so hopefully this was helpful for you.